What's going on, my beautiful people? This is Pilo with Digital 262, and you're watching Elite Talk.
Let's get active.
¿Cómo estamos, mi gente?
Yo, what's going on, my beautiful, awesome, sexy people out there in the Matrix? My name is Pilo with Digital 262, and we have an amazing program for you guys today. We have two beautiful, sexy ladies from down south, and we have my man TJ, my man JLC. But first, let's introduce them. Let's let them introduce themselves. Let's welcome my man TJ to the show. What's going on, man?
What's going on, my beautiful people? How's everybody feeling tonight?
Oh, yeah. I see you got the 007 thing going on there, TJ. What's going on?
I'm on my Black James Bond tonight, man.
Right now.
Feeling myself a little bit tonight.
The Black
Casino Royale type shit, you know.
I see you, man. I like that. It looks slick, man. I like that. All right, in this corner, we got my man JOC. What's going on, brother?
Mi gente, ¿cómo estamos? How we doing? Another episode, another week. I'm excited for it, man.
Well, before we
this one for sure.
Before we continue, JOC, we didn't talk about this off camera, but you have something going on brewing in the lab. You want to talk about it real quick?
Yeah, so I know last week we talked about the bro code and stuff, and kind of having our boys, kind of hype you up a little bit, right? So Pilo, you inspired me, you put me on this podcast. I was supposed to start as a guest, but now I'm here full time. So you inspired me to have my own podcast. As the people know that I am a professional wrestler, and I get questions, comments all the time. So I'm gonna have a podcast about wrestling. My experiences, my ups, my downs. I'm gonna be guests in, etc. So more to come for sure. More to come. Yes,
it's gonna be good. I can't wait to see it, man. Congratulations, man. It's gonna be good.
Congratulations, brother. You.
Yes, sir. Okay, gentlemen. But first, we got to introduce these two ladies, man. Oh my God! So I've been watching these ladies' podcasts now. I'll let them talk about it more. But they have a similar podcast to ours, and they'll talk about it. But let me introduce them. But first, I want to introduce Dr. Tiffany Thompson. What's going on?
Right here. Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming out to the podcast, Dr. Thompson. It's great to see you. It's an honor to have you on the podcast. Have you both.
You. Glad to be here.
And in the other corner, absolutely.
So that wrestling shit, if you don't say, and in the corner, here we go.
And in this corner, we have Miss Rashida Outlaw. What's going on, Miss Rashida?
Welcome. What's good?
Welcome.
It's a great honor to have you ladies on this podcast. I'm actually a bit
nervous. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a great conversation. But you know what? These ladies have an awesome podcast through the SKST Radio Network, which is awesome. I've been watching it since you guys first, appeared on the radio, on the internet. And I really enjoy your podcast. It's really amazing. But tell the people more about you guys and tell them more about your podcast. When can they watch it? Where can they watch it? Let us know what's going on.
So our motto is what? Real life. Hey, man, you always after go ahead. She do it every time. Yep. Sip. Anyway, it's about real life, real living, real talk. That's our motto. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. Ain't no sugarcoat, nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like that nitty gritty shit. For real. Bring it.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story out there that needs to be told, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, some of it's true, but we're here to uplift too.
Yes.
Yeah. Did y'all see the show yesterday? Rashida went like full throttle on the nigga for real. I'm like, what in the world is this? She started talking about the strip club. She was up in there drinking with her mom. I was like, oh Lord. Man. Okay.
I did. We watched it. As a matter of fact, me and JOC and I watched it last night. Mm-hmm. We thought it was very, very interesting. So we actually have some questions for you about that exact episode. So,
I'm ready.
But let me ask
I know you are. I know you are. It was nothing but the truth, but okay.
Come on.
Well, let me ask you guys something. What made you guys create this podcast? First, let me ask you guys, how did you guys meet? Are you guys longtime friends?
So
Does he really want to know that story? Sugarcoat it. Water it down. Water it down.
So I met her at my second job in there talking crap like she normally is. Like right now, she was picking out something, and basically I told her it was ugly, and she was like, "What? Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you, and it's ugly." She was like, "Well, pick my shit out then." So that's how we met.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's the sugar-coated water down.
Yeah.
We actually, you know what I'm saying, met up in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? I was shaking, doing my thing. Yeah, he was up there, Jay, too. Hey. That's the real story.
That's the real story. That's what we wanted to hear.
I like that story a little better.
Yeah. Well, what made you guys, well, tell us what made you guys want to create a podcast?
Actually, it was Tiffany's idea, and I was like, I'm game for whatever it is to help her do whatever she wanted to do. So I'm not a TV person, but she has a face and a personality, and I was just like, I'll do it just to help. That's it.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's it.
Is that real talk?
And then that's the real talk. That's the truth. So she was like, girl, I got more stuff for us to do. And she just kept speaking it. I was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So we are here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I really enjoy the podcast. It's really good. So tell people more about the podcast. What is it called, and where they can they see it?
So it's called The Real Plushville. Because of my work schedule, it's on every other Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
I'll post the link.
Yes.
I'll post a link on the description of this video.
Yeah,
you guys check out their podcast. It's amazing. It's really good. Shout out to Miss Cammie Grayson. She's out there doing her thing. Great things for the people, for the podcasting community. Thank you. It's amazing seeing what you guys are doing. But thank you guys again for coming out to this podcast. But
Thank you for having us. Yes.
You're on the Elite Talk podcast now.
Okay. All right.
You're in the Lion's Den.
Halo, yeah, I was gonna say, do they know where they
That's
at?
what you think. We ready.
I don't think. Okay, I don't think they know where they at, TJ, but we know we'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Okay.
So,
all right. Ready on. We got y'all.
Yeah, so you got a little drink with you too. Oh, we're ready.
Sir.
We're ready. Okay, let's do this. Well, Miss Thompson and Miss Outlaw, again, thank you guys for coming on to the podcast. Today we have a great show for everyone today. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of everything. Throughout the whole season, we've been talking about mostly relationships, men issues, things that men go through on a daily basis. But today, thank goodness we have two females with us to kind of balance things out for us a little bit. And we're going to get their perspectives on things that we talk about. And if you, the audience, have something you want to say, a question, please write it on the chat, write it on the comments, and they will be more than happy to address it. Either the guys of Elite Talk or Plushville will address your questions. So first of all, let's, you know what? I want to react to this video because I got a bone to pick with you, Miss Rashida Outlaw.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a little bone to set with you. And you know what? I want to play this video, and I want the guys to react first because we're gonna talk in a second. Give me a second here. Here we go.
Men gossip more than women. Men, they do. They gossip more than
We don't
women.
have a man on the show today,
I
you know
don't
what I'm saying, to
care.
defend
I
that.
don't care. They
But
gossip more than women, and with their little bro code stuff, I don't believe they have it either. They'll
I
sleep
have my
with,
own opinion about it, but okay.
yeah,
yes.
they'll sleep with their wife's best friend.
Okay.
And it takes
Some
two
of
to
them.
tango, yeah, and they do. And they'll sleep with their bro's girlfriend. Ain't no bro code, so no.
There's no bro code or female code,
No,
right?
it is what it is, and it's all of them men. That's what it is.
Okay. Interesting.
No code.
So
interesting.
Okay.
So for those just watching, last week we had an episode about the bro code, and we kind of dismantled the entire female code, and we kind of talked about that. But Miss Rashida here says that the bro code doesn't exist. So let me ask you something, Miss Outlaw. What makes you think that the bro code doesn't exist as opposed to the female code? What made you say those statements?
First of all, in your show, the last one where you said you were breaking down the women's code, the girl code,
Exposed.
Yeah.
y'all tried to expose some stuff saying that Pilo right here slept with a lot of his girlfriends, exes, friends, and all of that. So you had core issues. So that's why I said there is no bro code. You may have told your friends what you have done, but you're not going to release everything. Go ahead and take a sip on that. But anyway,
I'm with you.
there is no bro code. Y'all can be scandalous as women. Go ahead, you can sip too. Little chocolate drop over there. Go ahead.
Chocolate drop. Don't take a sip.
Go ahead, take
As a matter of fact, I will.
Too.
Yeah, go ahead. Cheers to you.
Yeah,
But
baby.
I
Yeah, I
caught
have to do-
everything that
Cheers
you said.
tonight.
I watched those
You too.
videos.
Go ahead, JLC. Got you.
All of y'all some little freaks. I went through your whole episode about your little stuff wanting to be checked and choked.
Rewind.
You're nasty.
All of y'all little freaks.
So who are y'all shooting at first? You shooting at all of us at the same time, or just Philo first?
Where we at?
Y'all lining us up?
Let's go. I'm just saying that he's been through a lot of women, like
no doubt,
a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Well, you admitted to being a whore. You did that.
Yeah, well, that's on him, and that's nasty.
Wait a second. Whoa!
That's nasty.
Yeah, we watched the show. We watched your show too.
You put it out there. I had to scope out everything when I got the invite. I was like, "What is this? Let me see." Yeah. So you're here, and now you're quiet as a mouse because I can hear the pin drop.
Philo, do you need a tag in or something?
The middle tries to honor his girlfriend the best way he
Yeah, he
Look at him, man.
His girl
tries to be really, really good.
Yes.
Because your girl may be listening or watching. You're a good man, but you have some other qualities you had before you met her. And Chocolate Thunder over here, you get in when you can fit in. If it works for you, that's just what you're going to do.
Talk to me, baby. What's good?
Damn.
Yeah, he just talked to me.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Shots fired. We got to take a breather here for a second. Hold on.
We're ready.
Hold on. This is where's this coming from? Hold on. We didn't even get to pray before the show yet. Hold on.
Man.
What we got?
They unloaded the clip.
Right away.
Trust tonight. Oh, yeah, go stretch it out. You know what I'm saying, JLC? Stretch it out, baby. Yeah, I see you. Stretch it. I got you.
There it is. Well, let me just say this. Okay, let me just say this. Okay.
Come on.
The bro code does exist, and the bro code is a real thing. The female code, okay, and I'm going to play another clip, Miss Outlaw, that kind of contradicts what you're saying. Because let me say something. The bro code is a real thing, and now I'm not saying 100% of the men, they follow that. Right. But I would say the most men, and I'm not talking about boys, okay? I'm talking about men.
There's a difference.
They follow the bro code. There is a big difference. There's a huge difference between boys and men. Men, they follow the bro code. Bro code is something very important because they understand that the bro code it's meant for their development. Mm-hmm. Boys, unfortunately, they have a lot of growing up to do. They don't follow the bro code. They don't even know what the bro code is. But females, let me tell you something about the female code. The female code, and I think TJ said it best last week, doesn't exist. And you know why, Miss Outlaw? Let me tell you why it doesn't exist. I'm going to play this clip for you. Give me 1 second.
But
here it is.
Oftentimes, and I'm going to include myself in it, unfortunately, we as women, we don't, we don't abide by this code.
Listen to this.
Am I right or wrong?
Well,
no, just that real talk. Come on, bring it.
No, I abide by mine, but I can't speak for somebody else abiding by theirs. I'm a loyal. I would consider myself a loyal friend, and I'm expecting loyalty in return. But if I see something differently or feel something differently from how my female friend is acting, there's a certain point where I cut off. I will no longer share the same information. I will no longer share my problems. I will not even ask you to pray for me.
Okay.
Because I don't know how you are praying for me. You know what I mean? So I just learned to cut it off.
Okay, so let me ask you something, Miss Outlaw. So,
Rashida,
but you're saying
Miss Outlaw.
Rashida.
Yeah, you're not ready for
Tiffany,
the Miss
Rashida.
Yeah,
I got you. Tiffany and Rashida. So Rashida, let me ask you this. So do you believe, okay, because in that comment that made me, that kind of proved our point that the woman code, the female code is bullshit, because you're saying that you're the one that's loyal. Okay, you're loyal, but conditionally loyal to only people that are loyal to you. So does that prove my point, guys, that the female code is a conditional code? That proves my point that women ain't loyal to nothing.
It's conditional when y'all mean.
Well, no, it is conditional. But women are usually loyal right off the bat. That's all I'm saying. Women are usually loyal right off the back. And then when they sense something else is going on or they feel it within their spirit, they start to be iffy, and that's when we'll cut it off. Like, I don't know what to say, when to say. And then it starts by behavior patterns and what comes out of that individual's mouth. So you can't say that there is a girl code, bro code, whatever. But I and myself, it is with conditions and limitations with me. Speaking for myself, I can be a loyal friend and not share anything that woman has given me in confidentiality, but she may not execute the same behaviors that I am giving to her. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say what another person would do. But for myself,
absolutely.
I keep that for me.
Absolutely. And I totally agree. But you know what, Rashida, that just proves my point that women ain't loyal to anything, because men are different. Men show loyalty to each other.
With conditions.
Absolutely.
With conditions.
Right.
So what conditions do you guys think that men hold in order to be loyal to each other?
Y'all must share amongst one another, but you may not share the same woman unless that woman dumped one of y'all. Then maybe it may be off limits. And if she moved to another state, you went to another state, hey, what they don't know, they won't know. So you may want to get with that one.
Negative. That's a big one.
I don't believe that.
What you got, TJ?
Well, I even said the last episode, I think it's weird when dudes be plotting on the same type of chicks. I've never been that kind of guy. Right. So like if I know P-Lo fucking with a woman or JLC fucking with a woman, I don't care if they rocking together currently or if they've been broken up for 6 months or 6 years. I'm not going to fuck with that woman because I feel like loyalty in my case, like say like I get with P-Lo's ex-wife or whatever, like that just sends a terrible message. Like I was looking at her. I was never loyal to him
the whole time.
And I was looking at her the entire time and just sitting back like a sniper waiting to shoot. And then once I seen an opening or he was a wounded deer, you know, I annihilated him and took him out and took his bitch, you know, like that's not loyalty to me. And I know a lot of guys do move that way, but me personally, I don't never move that way because like I believe that, you know, you should uphold yourself in a certain light. You know, whether you fuck with the dude or not, you know what I mean? But that's just me. I don't believe in sharing females and being on that OJ Simpson shit, fucking his friend's wife and shit. Like,
but that's you though, TJ.
I'm not on that.
That's you. That's you.
You said that's me?
Yeah,
I'm just saying there's outliers to... Yeah, there's outliers and exceptions to everything. So I don't think it's fair to really put everybody in the same box because everybody is truly different and they're cut from a different cloth, you know?
That's well, don't put us in the same box then.
You said what?
Did you hear that? Don't put us in the same box then.
Oh, no, you guys are in the same box. Absolutely. Females don't share that same value. Females don't share that value.
You need to get in a wrestling ring. So what's yeah,
I think my ratio was like 80-20. Like, I'm not saying every woman, you know, because there are exceptions to everything, but this is about the majority of situations and cases. I do believe in that 20%. There's women that are very loyal who stick to the girl code. But if we talk about 80% of the other side of it, the A side of it, I mean, we just got to keep it real now. Like, we can't sugarcoat the shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we can just go off experience and what we've seen.
I'm with you. Yeah. I agree. That's what
Miss Outlaw. Let me tell you something, Miss Outlaw.
I told you that. So,
Miss Outlaw, let me ask you something. You're a single woman, correct?
I am.
You are a single woman.
He on his Kevin Samuels right now. Beware. He on his Kevin Samuels right now.
Miss Outlaw, so you're obviously a very attractive woman. Okay, we're moving on to something else. You're obviously a very attractive woman. Okay?
Thank you.
And I remember when I was watching your episode, you said you've been single for a very long time. You've been single for 11 years or something like that?
No, so I am single. I've dated, but I remain single, not remarried. I've been divorced since 2002, 2003. So I've been divorced. So I've dated, had a couple of relationships, but I am maintaining this singleness until Mr. Right.
How long were you married?
7.5 years.
Okay. So how come you feel like you're still single? You feel like the dating market is trash out here? It is
trash. It is trash. I've dated a couple younger dudes that ended up flattening my tires, stalked me, I'm dead serious, became abusive, or they just kept coming up to my job, and no.
You must got that black magic.
That's laying it down.
That's why you keep it to yourself.
Okay.
She laying it down, boy. I'm telling you. Rashida,
she got that Erykah Badu.
I don't know, but keep it to yourself.
We can sense it, Rashida, because that's actually what I wanted to ask you is like, why did you For 11 years. How long? First of all, how long? You say 11 years you were single?
Yeah.
You were dating, but so why 11 years? How come Mr. Right hasn't just appeared? Are you very picky, or I mean, do you like being single?
I'm not that picky, and actually, every relationship it was something. So the ones that I tended to fall in love with, they still tended to cheat, and then after that, I was done. And now it's like I'm loving being single for a little bit and loving myself, knowing what I'm worthy of versus them telling me and just feed me lies. So that's why in the moment I hear lies done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone say, like, one of the guys I was dating, he was like, he wasn't married. And he was married later on. You know what I mean? When I find out a couple years later, Negro, you were married.
Wow.
So we're not doing none of that. I don't want no situationships. I don't want somebody living with another female. I don't want you speaking bad. That's right. I don't want you speaking bad about your baby mama, your exes, because that says if we don't work, you're going to speak bad about me too. So,
no, we get it. We get it. So, let me ask Chelsea. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Quick question for you, right? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
48.
Okay. So you said you've been single for about 11 years. You've been on and off dating, but overall single for 11 years, right?
Yeah.
So you're 48. Do you feel like your window to find somebody, or quote unquote Mr. Right, is closing to you?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't. Because he'll find me. I promise he'll find me. Someone will find me, and I believe
I'm
that
gonna
in my
stop
heart.
you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. You said he'll find me, right? Why does he have to find you, and why can't you find him?
I'm not doing that. First of all, the scripture, man. Yep.
So then you're gonna stay single for 11 more years.
The scripture says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing." So I believe in that. I shouldn't have to look. It'll be before me. He'll come after me. He'll know how to look for me.
Did you see this? And you'd be single for another 11 years?
Well, he can say that.
Absolutely.
Basically, what he's telling you is get a dog and die alone.
You're entitled to that opinion. You're entitled to that opinion.
You're absolutely right.
I don't want to chase no man. Before, I used to chase the man and be like, this is what I wanted. And what I wanted wasn't really what I wanted, because what I wanted cheated on me, couldn't treat me right. He was a provider for a little while, and then you just stopped, and then you did what you wanted to do. So now that I know what I am worth, I'm not chasing nobody. I know what I'm worth.
So what does chasing mean to you? Because chasing can be a lot. Right, but specifically, what does that mean
I'm constantly calling you, seeing what you want to do, making plans for us to go somewhere. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that.
I agree. I think the man should take control.
He should take charge. What are you doing?
Absolutely.
Are you thinking about me? What is this relationship? Is this just a friendship, or is this just a stick and move? No.
Absolutely.
No.
I agree.
The man will have all his stuff together. He doesn't have to be perfect, but he will be together. There you go.
So what is your Mr. Right to you?
My Mr. Right is one who respects women, honors her, cherishes her, and just straight up honest. I don't care about the female friends. That stuff don't bother me. I don't care if you going out to the strip clubs, but know how to cover me, protect me, provide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not it. Just be open and honest.
What do you? Because again, this is the first time we ever met, right? So, what do you bring to the table for this Mr. Right when he approaches you?
What do you bring to the table?
Never ever going to tell you that, but it'll be more than what he can.
Oh no!
Why?
Because if let me tell you. Because if I tell you, then the man will portray to do those things, and it'll only be for a short while. Get to know me, and then you'll see what I'm bringing to the table.
Yeah, men do that.
Okay.
Well, just out of curiosity, that's a very good question, JLC.
So if I'm honoring my God, that means I'm going to honor the man that's in my life, and I'm gonna leave that.
Right, but he asked Rashida though. He asked a very valid question. That's a very good question. So you're looking for a specific man. You want something specific, but what is it that you're bringing for that man to kind of come to? Because you're saying that you're not chasing any man has to chase you. But what is the scent? What is the smoke signal that you're bringing out from it to attract these men that you want?
First of all, honesty, respect, love, admiration for that man. I am going to be his biggest cheerleader, whether he's right or he's wrong. Right. I am going to be the helpmate, the backbone that he needs. And when all else falls short, that know that he has it 100% right here.
Yeah.
So anything else, I'm not going to reveal. But that would all be for that man to find out himself.
Okay. Very good.
So is that just here because we're on the podcast, or is that something when?
No, it's all the way around. That's all the way around. I'm like that.
So when you meet this man,
you herself, like that all the way around.
All right. So which I hope you do, right? I think everybody should find someone to love, right? So when you meet Mr. Right, and he asked you that exact same question, you're gonna tell him you have to wait to find out what I bring to the table. Is that correct?
Oh, absolutely not. I wouldn't tell him that. I'm telling y'all that. But if he
okay.
So if he came to me and he was like, "What do you have to bring to the table?" I would tell him some of the things that I told you, but it's not going to be for me to release everything, because what men do, they'll act that way for that certain amount of time, get what they want from me, and then be like, "Yo, this is nice," and I'm gonna go get my 20% somewhere else. No, honey, we're not doing none of that. It's all or nothing, all or nothing. And the thing is, if either one of y'all talk to my exes, they're still going to say the same thing about me. You know what I mean? So we're all still friends. We all still get along. I don't have no hate whatsoever. Just
until they slash your tires. Yeah.
You heard it on the podcast. Yeah, you must have heard it. You heard it. Pilo, you heard it.
Until they slash your tires.
Tires, but you should go on with your life and be happy. I'm still happy for you. You got another boo jank and whatever. I'm gonna be automatically happy for you.
No, that's good. Well, do you know what? Let me ask Tiffany. Tiffany, well, I don't know. I don't know your situation. I don't know what's going on. But you're also a very attractive woman. I'm sure you can land any man you want.
Well, we got
but what is something that you, Tiffany, bring to the table for us men
to the table? I bring a lot
hold up.
to the
Before you answer that, I'm gonna challenge you just a little bit. What do you bring to the table? You, Miss Thompson.
Yeah,
what do you bring to the table?
I don't like to be called Miss Thompson. Don't call me.
No, it's Tiffany.
It's
Tiffany.
I apologize, Tiffany.
And I'm gonna tell you that for a reason here in a minute. But go ahead.
Okay, Tiffany. What do you bring to the table that Rashida hasn't said?
Lord have mercy. I can't say it on this damn.
No, you have to say it. You have to say it. This is elite talk. This is elite talk.
She does bring a lot, and
trust.
The education, the degrees behind that. And
that's the woman that I am.
The woman that she is. She speaks a lot. So she also, I can say, she demands a lot. She's not going to settle for any and everything. But the man that comes into her life, it is a requirement, right?
Yeah, it is.
He has to bring something, because she.
So you're single as well.
All my men are always what? Pampered. They're spoiled, and that's the problem.
You did that.
That is the damn problem. I know I did it. That's unfortunate.
You pamper and spoil your man.
You better believe it, baby.
Okay.
So Tiffany, I know just so I get some context to this, if you don't mind me asking, you have a man? Are you single, married, divorced?
Hey man, we'll talk. I'm married on paper. That's it.
You're married on paper. Okay.
That's all.
All right, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Besides that, you out there doing your own thing, correct?
Hey, yo, we in my place right now. what we talking about?
Okay, as in, you said, okay, I'm married by paper, so that to me sounds like I'm married by paper, but I'm gonna go do my own thing. If I want to talk to somebody else, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else.
That's what I do.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna give some context. Okay,
real life, real living, and real talk. Yes.
Okay, so then how long have you been single in this case? How long have you been single for?
Shit.
Yes.
Probably over 20-some years now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for being honest about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, besides the papers, do you also want to find a Mr. Right at some point, or are you that ship has sailed?
Let's see. If I were to be truthful about this right here, when I find that quote unquote Mr. Right, then I'll leave the paper man. You feel me? You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
interesting.
Tiffany, I know that we
come on.
She's ready. She came in.
I'm loaded, baby. I'm loaded.
You know what? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you for a second, because I know that Rashida, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let Miss Tiffany talk.
Okay.
No, you know what? When I need you, come on here.
So I want to ask you a couple questions. I want to ask you a couple questions about relationships, and then I want to know what you think, and I'll ask the guys the same question. So you meet a guy. What are some of the red flags okay, that a man presents for you to say, you know what, hell no, this is done before it even gets started?
Man, don't let me go there on this right here because I really can't talk about it on this podcast.
Yeah,
Lord,
you can. Yeah, you can. Absolutely, you can.
Because it can get real dirty. It can get dirty. Hey, Pilo, it can get real dirty.
Yeah, that's what we do.
No,
that's what we do.
Yo. So
that's what we do.
Oh, here we
red
go.
Flags.
When the man get a call over in the morning, 12, 1 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? Somebody call and text or whatever it is. They ain't your mammy. That's for damn sure. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Well, check it out. When my female parts don't feel right down there, okay, and I gotta go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Hell, you know what I'm saying? That's a red flag for real. I got no time for that. You know? Don't come in with that shit.
Okay.
I feel like all these come from experiences.
I am speaking from experience. I'm a grown ass woman, so yes, I am. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
You know? Yeah, no doubt. I don't have time for the foolishness. I just don't have time for it. And I'll do anything for my man, a man that's loyal to me, you know. But when I find you out there cheating in the streets, I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
What are some of the red flags that you've experienced recently? Because you said, you know, you're married on paper. We get it.
Yeah, sure.
You know, but when you meet a man, has there been some red flags recently that you're like, you know what? It could be some subtle flags that, you know, you just
hey,
like,
check it. Here we go. The phone call overnight. Then you got a trick that found out my phone number that's texting me and sending me pictures that you laying up at the bed with my man. What we got? You talking about a red flag. What in the world? What we got here? You know what I'm saying? This dude got beat up for real. Okay, behind that. Why you asking these questions? They want that real talk. They want the realness. Here it is, you know?
Yeah, that's what we want.
Don't feel right down there. You gotta go get checked out. Everybody got no time for that. We too old for that foolishness, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, those are great flags. Well, Rashida, let me ask you the same thing. What are some of the red flags that men?
She ain't dating nobody.
So hold on. My red flags automatically would be cheating is a red flag.
Yes.
Lying is a red flag to me. Saying you don't have kids, but you got a whole bunch of damn kids out there.
Got a whole army of them.
But wouldn't that fall under lying?
That is lying, but some men don't call it lying. I just chose not to reveal that thing.
No, it's called lie by omission, sweetie.
Yeah,
that's the term.
Lie by omission or whatever the case. But late night phone calls. If it ain't your mama, they shouldn't be calling out of respect unless he is saying like, "Yo, we still single. You single? Your phone call ring at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's on you. Don't require something of me that you don't require of yourself." So if my phone ringing at 3 o'clock in the morning, don't look over and be like, "Well, who calling you?" We're single until we say
that's that get back stuff because I have a dude do it for real. You know how
I'm not gonna play no games with it. Games will get you hurt.
Well, let me ask you guys because I know we had an episode about this before. But TJ, what are some of the red flags? A woman approaches you, red flags right away. What are some of the red flags that makes you just take a step back?
I think I mentioned before, man, like a woman that doesn't have a really good relationship with her father. That's a red flag to me because
that one started it all, baby.
Because you don't have the structure. You're not used to the leadership of a man. You don't have the structure. So it's hard for you to respect and really submit to a man. Even if he is a good man, he's not trying to control you. He's just trying to advise you like a real man should, you know, lead you to the promised land. But you don't have a structure or a demonstration growing up. So, you know, that childhood trauma most often sticks with us for a long time. So if a woman doesn't have a father in her life, she doesn't have a very high perception of men, and it's going to be a headache for me, you know, even if I am doing all the right things. So that to me, that's one of the main things.
That's a really good red flag.
Mother and father, so they can't hold true for all women. You know what I'm saying? That's my daddy girl. So
okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, JOC is the youngest one in the group. He's in his early 20s, still a little wet behind the ears. But let me ask you something, JOC. As a young man, what are some of the red flags that these young women these days, you know, produce that you just like, nah?
To me, it's a big one. I feel like if a woman tries to be independent, that to me, if I'm looking to take her very seriously, that is a red flag. We're done. And there's
she can't be independent.
She wants to be like what's the word I'm looking? Yeah, Miss Independent. So trying to challenge me when I'm trying to lead her. You know.
Can I say something about that? After
Yeah.
you're done.
You fucked up, boy.
No, please,
No,
please,
he
please,
really-
go ahead.
She did bite you, baby.
So you really didn't. So let me tell you why some women are so independent. And it's not that they choose to be independent, it's because they have to be independent because some of them didn't have the male figure, or they don't have someone leading them, or when they're already brought up by dominant women themselves, they become dominant. So they don't really know how to come to that man saying, look, I need help, or how to be, as y'all would call it, that soft girl era. It's something that has to be taught. And for, as I always say too, iron sharpens iron. So even though she's rough on the edges, you be that iron to sharpen her, to smooth off those those rough edges, to tell her, like, look, babe, I got you no matter what it looks like. I know it's hard for you to give up some of your independency, but trust me, I got you. You see what I'm saying?
You are absolutely right. You're 100% correct.
I agree. It's not by choice that we have to be.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, and here's the issue. And like I said, I agree with you, and this is from my personal experience, right? I agree. However, you said it yourself. You need to find somebody that's willing to break that barrier down and be like, hey, I want to be led. I want to be submissive. I want to be in my quote unquote soft girl era. Help me do that. Now, when I tell you, hey, I don't want you to dress like this, don't wear that. For a woman, it's a challenge. It's like, why? You're being misogynistic, controlling, whatever other word females like to use there, but that's
narcissist.
Not it. Narcissist. That's not it.
There is a way to address that, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a way. So if you see that woman and she is yours, and you're not liking the way she dressed, think about it, how you met her. Was she dressed that way when you met her? And now that you two are together, tell her, like, look, honey, you're representing who I am. I don't want somebody looking at all of my goods, but you want to come off as respectable. And you don't want men saying, okay, this is what I'm drawn to. And then as you begin to grow, she'll change. I promise you she'll change.
Absolutely.
No, she won't. No, the fuck she won't.
I agree. Right.
I agree. Change. When she learns to love herself, she won't have to dress in all
She will not
clothes.
change, Rashida. She will not change. Red flags are there forever. They're imprinted in there with a permanent marker. They ain't going nowhere. Red flags don't just disappear.
That is a lie from the pit of hell. That is a lie. We do change. If you want to change,
I'm not trying to switch up on you.
And you want to keep that good man,
I disagree on that.
I do, yeah.
What's that, TJ? What you say?
No, I'm telling P-Lo, man, I don't mean to switch up on you, but I got to disagree with you on that. Man. Like the man
women do change.
Yeah, man sets the tone. You know what I mean?
And then women also do self-evaluations. Stop it right now, P-Lo. Women do change. When we see the good man and see the good that's in him, we self-reflect like, damn, is it something wrong with me changing my clothes?
You know what I would say to that? I believe if a woman doesn't change, you're just not him. I'm sorry.
No, that's not true, that's TJ.
True.
Let me tell you. Let me for quick. Personal experience, okay? So, I saw red flags, okay, in my marriage. I saw red flags. Yeah. And I was that perfect husband. No, we're good. She's changed. She's found God. We're going to church. She's preaching on the altar. And those red flags are, they were there at the beginning. And guess what? I'm getting divorced because of those damn red flags. The same red flags 16 years ago.
If you've seen those red flags and she displayed those, why did you continue to fuck with her? Isn't that self-inflicted at this point?
I thought the same thing that Rashida was talking about. Women change. Women can get better. They can grow up. They can see the real bullshit. We're talking about like serious red flags.
Did you even talk to her about her changing and what didn't change? Did you talk to her about those red flags that bothered you?
16 years of talking about the red flags. 16 years.
It's little nuisances, but then there's like serious red flags. So I think what Rashida's saying, like if it's small and she just needs some fine tuning, you could always change that.
Oh, absolutely.
You just have to lead properly. But like if it's serious red flags, like if a woman was very promiscuous and you just don't like that, it's just certain shit that you just can't change. So maybe you should stop fucking with that woman because 10, 20 years later, that's going to be the same demise of your relationship.
Asking yourself, is she able to provide for you if you became handicapped? You ain't got no more legs or hands or ED. Something may happen. Could she provide for you? Could she provide for you? Would she cheat on you if that area no longer worked? Could she love you unconditionally? Those are the questions y'all should be asking when you meet those type of women. Just because it look good on the outside, don't always mean that it's good for you. You know what I mean? So you have to know. Can she pray and cover you? Could she bring you lunch when you ask her? Is she going to take off of work for your doctor's appointments? Is she going to take off when you're sick and not feeling well? Those are the things you should be asking, because that is a helpmate. It's a helpmate. And the Bible talks about having a helpmate. We weren't created for nothing.
I had a question for y'all. Like, I've been dying to ask, women this question. So have you ever heard of the concept, happy wife, happy life? Do you guys truly believe that?
Baloney. To me, it's baloney.
I think it's happy husband, happy life.
Yes.
And this is why I say that. The man is the head of the household, right? He sets the tone. He's the leader. He sets the structure. So if a man's unhappy, he's going to be off his grind. He's not going to make sure that bills are paid. He's not going to make sure that he's protecting, providing, being there for the children. The whole household is going to, the foundation is there, but the husband's the roof. He's the head. So if that's a little leaky, it's going to collapse and it's not going to stand tall for a long time at all. So many people say, happy wife, happy life. I disagree with that. That's bullshit and that's sucker shit. Like, real men lead their women to the promised land. They have that structure, and the happier your man is, the happier everybody else is going to be.
Yes.
Everybody else is going to be good, including the woman and the kids.
Well,
I think that's what he's saying. If we're happy, remember, men of the house, men of the head. If we're happy, you're going to be happy.
Yeah, let me hear this. Hey, come on, JLC.
Pilo said it correctly, and I agree with TJ. I think happy husband, happy life, right? Because when I feel good, I'm going to make sure my girl feels good, right? Hell, a simple, hey, I went to the store, I found this. Because let's be honest, women like to be spoiled. Women like to get, besides emotional love, they like physical love as well, right? So, hey, I went to Walmart, I went to the store, I went to whatever store I went to, and I grabbed this because I thought of you, right? I'm gonna do that when I'm happy, when I feel like I'm 10, right? If me and my girl have been arguing, right, the last thing I want to do is come home knowing, damn, I'm tired from work, and now I got to argue with the one person I don't want to argue with.
Yeah,
that's the worst. How am I supposed to reward you for making me feel happy when I feel like shit? It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And it could be something.
You can't drink out of a cup that's not refilled.
Exactly.
It looks like this.
That means, hey,
I can't drink shit because nothing's in the cup. So
I know what time it is.
That's a woman's position. Is to refill that man's cup, because when that man, he sets that tone, he sets that structure in the household. So when he's functioning at a high level, the entire household is good.
And here's the crazy part about this, right? And it's not even like let's just remove the sexual aspect aside for a second, right? We can argue all day, right? And you can come home and be like, hey, here's dinner, or hey, you know what? Let's just cuddle. Whatever we're arguing about, I'll forget about it for a couple hours because I feel good. I feel loved. I feel secure.
It's like a drug. You on that high.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just like you females want to be secured and loved and reassured, we do too. We absolutely do too. We have different ways of doing it. What we do.
Yeah.
Right? So happy husband, happy wife,
husband, happy life.
Does either of y'all want to be married again?
It's not just
that's what it is.
Do y'all want to get married again?
But it's both ways.
Honestly, desire to be married again.
You're right. Yes, it's both ways.
Yeah.
And that was the point I just proved, right? It's both ways. If I'm happy, you're happy, right? If I'm happy and you're down, I can bring you up.
Right.
And vice versa.
Right. Every time.
Right. But if you're the one that pissed me off or made me upset, right? Like, then I'm upset. Then we're gonna go all day arguing, because let's be honest, women are more emotional than men.
Yeah.
So I might come up to you and be like, hey, baby, let's talk about this. Let's figure out what's going on. And your ego can be in the way and block that, knowing that you don't want to argue, but you're just not ready to not argue.
And most of the time,
it's emotional.
Because women are like, no offense, but women are just more emotional, So
absolutely.
maybe more resistant.
Not every woman.
The majority of women.
Well, most women
Yeah,
are. That's
okay,
how
so
God.
yeah,
That's how God made us. You know. So it's not to.
Sure.
It's not a dig or anything. It's just facts. But
Right.
a woman would be more resistant to make it right because she is still in her feelings and stuff. A man can objectively be like, us being in a bad space isn't productive. I need my house to be productive. I need to be good with my woman. So I'm gonna make this right with you, baby. Like, I know we got some distance between us, some tension. Let's talk about it. Let's put this shit on the table so we can move past it and get back to us.
That's
you know
a real
what I mean?
man.
That's what a real man.
That's what a real man.
I'm not going a day without. I'm not going that full the rest of the day being mad. Before I go to bed, that stuff need to be taken care of.
Right.
That's just me.
Here's the problem, though, and you know what? I agree 100%. That's something that in my relationship I'm trying to work on, right? And it's hard. It's easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
However, how many times have we? You know, I'm not married, but I've been in a relationship, right? And vice versa. How many times have we argued about something very small, and by the end of the night, it's something completely irrelevant, but we're both pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Yes, right.
Right.
And it sets the tone for the next day. It fucks everything.
Absolutely. And you know, I gotta go to work all pissed off, and I know you're upset, and I'm upset. I'm hurt. You're hurt, and we forget what we argued to begin with.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes we forget that we are a couple. We're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, we're a couple.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Jay, hold that thought. We're gonna move on to real quick because we're running out of time. So I want to ask the ladies, okay, real quick, because I got this list that we need to talk about. We don't have much time, but very good conversation. So let me ask you guys something real quick. We're still gonna stick around in this whole relationship realm, okay? So we're talking about red flags. What are some of the deal breakers that you guys just have to step back and say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this before we even get started. So I want to ask Rashida, okay, does finance mean something? Is finance a red flag? If a man comes up to you and says, you know what, I'm recently divorced, my credit is bad, I have $300 in my bank account, I'm going through it right now. Is that a reason to just step back and say, you know what, this man ain't shit?
Nope.
Are you asking for a friend?
No, it's my opportunity to help him grow, and to push him forward. It's my opportunity to help him, and what he does with that afterwards, that's on him. Because I'm not going to want to see a man suffer, period. We're not supposed to tear down what God has given. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Okay, Rashida, so let's go a little deeper in that. You said, hey, I'm going to support him and help him till he gets back on his feet, right? What if that takes 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years?
And it's all right, because I know he's going to get there. I'm a seed. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you believe the same thing, Tiffany?
Absolutely. Hey, man, I dated a housekeeper. What are we talking about?
She spoils them. Remember? She says she spoils them. She pampers them.
Well,
she pampers them. That's
the type of woman that I am. But I got that from my mother. Though,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a great
how she
thing.
treated my father.
Absolutely.
That's how she treated my dad.
You don't feel like a man is less of a man if he doesn't provide financially?
No,
Asking
I
both
don't.
of y'all. Okay.
No, I don't.
So
He's
finances
still a
is irrelevant.
That's irrelevant for me.
No, he has to learn to be a provider eventually. But I understand going through a divorce and breakup and taking care of his family. But being a provider,
The money doesn't make
What
the
if he
man.
money does not make the man, but he has to learn to do
So
it.
say he's not down. Say he's up and he's just not providing. You have a problem with that, Rashida?
I would, because that means you can't lead, you can't provide, you can't protect, you can't do any of the things to me what you are called to do.
So finances is up here for you as far as like what you need from a man. Like that sets the tone.
I don't need it. It's something that has to be done. I have my own finances to take care of myself, but I would want him to be in order.
Got you.
Yeah.
I feel like you contradict yourself there.
You said what?
I feel like she contradicted herself because she says she doesn't need it, but it has to be there. So then you need it. That's one of your non-negotiables in the relationship.
It is one of my non-negotiables, and I'm saying that only because if my husband was not able to work and he fell short on everything, I know for a fact that I would have him and have the bills and everything else that would be needed. So yes,
what if
he
you wanted
does
to be a
have to be a
stay-at-home
provider.
dad?
You said
What is it?
What if you want to be a stay-at-home dad? Would you be okay with that?
Stay-at-home dad. We don't have no little kids, and I don't want a man with little kids.
Let's say
We're
you
not
did.
saying that at all because it's not going to happen.
That ain't happening.
So in other words, no, she wouldn't be okay with that.
No, I would not. I don't want to take care of anybody else's little children. Unless I'm badly in love with that man, I don't want to do it. I want to live my life with that man, vacation, do everything with him. That's my thing.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next segment. Let's move on because there's so much we got to talk about today. And you know what? I think that was good. So let's move on. Let's shift a little bit let's talk about sex in a relationship. Okay. And I want to ask you guys, ladies, something. Okay. So at our age, right? And I'm talking about, some of us, in our age. Let me ask you. How old are you, Pilo? I'm 45. There it is. There it is. So at our age, does it still work? It works.
With some assistance. But okay, all right, we got you.
Okay, that's crazy. Wow.
He's still in the clip. Yo, hey,
Lord.
Simmer down now. Simmer down. So,
she said, I heard about you, Pilo.
No, damn. So at our age, okay, we once we hit our 40s and in our 50s and 60s, is sex still relevant? Is sex still, how can I say this? Is sex still a thing? That you need at that age? Is companionship more important than sex when you hit that age?
Yes.
I'm just curious.
Yes.
Now, how you said yes, can we get this? I don't know how raunchy we go down with this right here. Because okay, here we go. Because if it's not working down there, you still got your mouth, right? That's what I thought. Okay, but anyway, you still got that. Your mouth working.
You still got your mouth.
Yeah, there we go. So companionship in your mouth, we good.
You know what? I think that says it all right there. That says it all right there.
You put more emphasis on that. You put more emphasis on that mouth game than the pipe game.
Now, TJ, I can honestly prescribe him a pill if he needs a pill, baby. You feel me? That's what I do with the doctor. Understand?
Okay.
If he needs it, I give it to him. Otherwise, the mouth still work. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
You wanted it, right?
Yeah.
Y'all like that realness, right?
I love
That's
it.
what the real Plushville is about. Realness.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, what's the balance? Okay, Tiffany, what's the ratio? What's the ratio? We made a good man.
What? Companionship to
ratio between sex and companionship. Sex and companionship. What's more important?
It depends on the day, baby, of the week. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. Some days you just want to get freaky. I get it.
You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? Here in his home. Yes.
So let
come on, talk to me.
Rashida, do you feel the same way?
No, don't go to Rashida.
You've been single. I've been saying she's been single for 11 years. What she's
saying is sometimes she want to deal with a motherfucker. Sometimes she doesn't. It depends on the motherfucking. No.
I'd rather have. If I can have both, I'd have both. But I choose companionship because that man is going to be my best friend, and that. Yeah. Sex and all that stuff, it'll come along, and even if it ain't working, it'll work later. So I'm not worried about that part. But companionship,
so to you, the companionship lasts longer than the sex.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me talk to y'all. This is realness. This is just Rashida ass on camera.
No, I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. I'm that way all the way around. So you got to know me.
This is my girl, so I know her. Anyway, keep it moving.
What does that even mean?
What we got next?
What is
that? We can't let that slide. What that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
No, I'm dead serious. This is me. So
bullshitting, call her out.
Y'all don't know my girl over here.
We call Pilo out all the time. So call her out if you need to.
You don't want me to call her out because then it's right here.
We do.
We do.
You don't leave.
No, you can call me out because she knows me but don't know me that well. So I know me.
I think you're a little dangerous. Your last name is Outlaw.
It is.
Damn.
I mean, come on, talk to us.
Yeah, it's my ex-husband's last name.
Okay. You got like a little poker face, like you just. Yeah, come on, talk to us.
That's that game face. We know the game face very well, and that's it.
I realize they cover for each other. So when one of them gets uncomfortable or doesn't know what to say, the other one says it for them.
Yes.
You keeping that out?
Yeah,
we keep at the end of the podcast. Well, let me ask you guys this. We're talking about the sex issue. So, ladies, okay, you meet a young man. Okay, he's good. He's young. He's vibrant. He's ready to roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Does size matter? Does a man's size matter?
Yes.
Actually, no.
Come on.
No, it does not matter.
What?
It doesn't matter.
And I really want to say something real raunchy here, but I can't do it. But yeah,
come on! You've been saying that the entire podcast.
You've been sparing us this entire time.
You have to say it. You have to say it.
Size does
the
not matter,
size.
If you had a man with a piglet baby,
he knows how to use it. Okay, all right. Size don't matter.
No, but if you had your choice, right? Say you had both. You had a man slanging that thing, and then you had a piglet dick, but they both knew how to work it. Which would you still prefer? Come on.
The one.
Let's get real here. Exactly.
I don't need no busting my shit wide open, but anyway. The big one with
versus you could barely feel it. Come on.
The smaller one in to know how to work it. How about that? Does that answer your question? That's what you think.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either. I don't believe it. I think she's being too nice.
You ain't trying to bust no.
Well, no, I actually do believe it because she put a lot of emphasis on the mouth game. So I don't think she really. The pipe game is kind of irrelevant.
Though, like if your stuff ain't working, your shit ain't working. What else you got? None but your mouth. What we talking about here?
That's what I'm saying. So I do actually.
When I ain't got time for that, do something else.
I do actually agree with you. Yeah, because you put more emphasis on the mouth, but women that want to be piped out and broken the fuck down, they put more emphasis on that size, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You ain't busting bottom on me, baby. Okay, understand? All right. My stuff still got grip. All right.
Oh, I love it.
Very good.
What about you, Miss Outlaw?
Oh yeah, she finna keep it clean.
Yep, I am going to keep it real clean. My bedroom business
no.
Keep it raw. No pun intended.
That says it all, Ms. Outlaw.
We're gonna keep it under wraps.
I keep it.
Her silence says it all.
You said you keep it on the wrap.
That silence
says it all.
Says it all.
You're right. Silence is bliss.
Yeah, we already know. We already know. You know,
she got a look in her eye.
You know,
she got a look in her eye, Pilo.
TJ said it. That's correct. You have that look in your eyes. We know. We know what you want.
I know.
What's that look?
We know. We got it. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. What's that look?
That's that mandingo look. She needs that mandingo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's that mandingo. You know what, baby? Let me tell you something. You're talking.
She got me something place for a second. She was like.
You're talking to Pilo. You're talking to Pilo. We know that look. I've known that look my whole life, Rashida. So I know what you need.
We're in rare form right now. Please excuse this man.
Oh fuck.
Anyways, what's the next topic?
And she's from down south. We know.
Wow.
I'm originally from Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
I'm originally from Michigan.
Okay.
Well, she moved down south for a reason.
I'm from Memphis, okay?
Yeah, she did.
All I gotta say is the eyes never lie.
Never lie. Never lie. Never lie.
All I gotta say.
So we get it. We know. All right. Well, anyway, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. It's been a great conversation. Relationships are very, very complicated. Very complicated. Everybody has something. But one thing I want to say is that the bro code. I remember last week we had an episode about the bro code and the female code, and I believe they're very important. I think that's the premises of this conversation. We need to. Relationships are very complicated. Very extremely complicated. Everybody has their different wants, their different needs, and I think that these conversations are very important for us to have. Right. And everyone out there in the matrix out there, you have anything you want to ask, anything you want to say, please write it down in the comments. We'll be more than happy to answer them. More than happy to have that conversation. But we're going to switch up, ladies and gentlemen, because my man JOC has Hater of the Week. What you got, man?
We didn't get no sound effects.
Hold on.
Bro.
Yeah, you out here dry as fuck.
Right, bro. Right.
You can't do that.
What you got, my man?
So, hater of this week today, I'll show you guys a video. I'll give you guys a little quick overview, and then we'll watch it. Basically, it's this guy reviewing the other video, kind of getting his thoughts about it, of this woman that wants to file for divorce or is divorced, right? And she's talking about how great her husband is, but still wants to divorce him. So, Pilo, please go ahead and play it out.
I've been with my husband for almost 20 years, but about 3 years ago, I was strongly considering divorce, and I want to talk to you about why. So I'm going to tell you the story of the day where I thought to myself, maybe I don't want to do this anymore. And on paper, I have an amazing husband. He is incredibly supportive. He's kind. He's loyal. He's a great dad. He's very hands-on. He's an active participant. He's always present. What happens to so many of us is that we marry these amazing men and we have amazing relationships, and then we have kids. And when we have kids, women tend to carry a disproportionate amount of the work in the home, the work of raising kids, and the mental load. And that is exactly what happened to us. Every night, when we cook dinner, you ask me what to make. Every day, when you drop off the kids at daycare, you ask me what they need in their backpacks. I am the project manager of this home and I need you to do more. And he looked at me and he said, okay, just tell me what to do. There was this one morning where I woke up, I went to put something in the trash and it was overflowing. And I felt so disrespected and unvalued.
Okay. So there's more to it, but I feel like that's the general concept of it. Now, we talked about how females are very emotional, right? Two things stick out in that video. One, she brings up her kids and she says, once you have kids, your life changes, which I agree, right? I don't have kids myself, right? At least not my own kids, but I agree, right? I think once you have a kid in the relationship, everything changes. However, I feel like she used it as an excuse to why she's doing what she's doing, right? Now she says she got upset because her husband didn't throw away the trash or didn't clean the house the way she wanted to. I have learned there's my way of cleaning the house and then there's the right way of cleaning the house, right? Okay. I've also learned that she, to an extent, I'm gonna disagree because her husband's trying to help her out and be like, hey, what do you need me to do? This is your house, right? If I'm doing something wrong, let me know so I can fix it, right? She sounded very emotional in that video, right? She said that, for example, she said that, oh, what do you want to eat, right? The husband's asking her, what do you want to eat, right? As the wife, just make it. Just make whatever you want to eat. We are not picky. We're not picky, right? Just do it, right? By me asking you, hey, do the kids need something, right? That's not me trying to give you more load. That's me trying to take load off of you, right? Now, how would you feel, right, if I didn't ask at all? Hey, the kids are your problem. They're not my problem, they're your problem. You're gonna be even more upset, right? So by me asking you, hey, do the kids need this? Do the kids need that? That's not me trying to be not understanding.
Machismo.
Yes, that's just me trying to. I always say, you want to lead me when it comes to the kids, because that's not. I don't know that area. You're a mother. Mothers automatically just kind of get it, right? So teach me. Let me know. Hey, JOC, right? Our kids need this. Hey, JOC, we need that. Just help me. Let me learn when it comes to that. Lead me in that example. But she said she divorced her husband. I think she divorced her husband off emotion. I don't know if she actually did divorce her husband.
She did. She did divorce her husband.
She did? Okay. So,
good man.
So that's it, right? One, I guarantee she regrets it because she did off emotion, right? She's now a single mom with who knows how many kids, right? Like, it's gonna get a little difficult for her to find somebody, right? And something else that stuck out to me, right? She said, I've been thinking about divorcing this man for 3 years, right? At that point, there's nothing you could tell a woman that doesn't change her mind in that moment. She already made it. She's done, right? So as a man, if you were to tell me, hey, I've been thinking about divorce or I've been thinking about breaking up with you, what can I truly say to be like, hey, stay? At that point, you made a decision. Yeah. Now, if you made that decision the day of or the day before, then you never loved me to begin with. So let's end it right now.
That's not necessarily true. And I'm going to cut you off in just 1 second because I'm listening to you. Let me cut you because we as women, because we have children ourselves. You ever thought about just maybe she was going through postpartum depression? You ever thought about that? What you're going through?
Absolutely.
You know?
Yep. I agree.
That could be adoption.
Absolutely.
That
is a real thing, right? That's
absolutely.
A real thing.
But divorce? I mean, do you divorce when you have postpartum?
It just depends on the severity of it. I diagnose it all the time, so it depends on the severity of it.
And she could have been going through something emotional. Why she was going through postpartum depression, and if it was none of postpartum depression, there was already somebody else in the back foreground that she was planning on divorcing her husband for.
Could be.
Right.
Absolutely. I agree. Ladies, I agree.
She didn't want that, man.
I agree.
We all heard that song by R. Kelly,
Yeah.
When a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it.
I mean, whether she has somebody in the background or whatever, or she married him for the wrong reason, stability, but he wasn't really your type. I mean, if you really want to be with a motherfucker, you're going to be with them, period.
Absolutely.
No matter what.
You know what? To wrap up, the hater of the week, right? I agree with you, ladies. However, she said something, or she didn't say, "Hey, I'm leaving him because I no longer love that man." She's blaming him. She's making him the problem, and that's the issue with that video. She never once said, "Hey, you know what? I emotionally went through something," or "Hey, you know what? The love that I have for this man just doesn't have him. He's a great man, but I don't want him anymore. He's just not for me anymore." She blamed him.
Rashida, what you got to say?
So, when you point the finger, there's always 3 or 4 fingers pointing back at yourself. So the issue was her the whole time. It's not the other individual. It was her the whole time. She just wanted to place blame on somebody else. That's why when they say you point the finger, point back to yourself, because there's many more pointing back to you. So when you say issue, it's you that has the issue.
And I'm really glad you guys said that, right? Because I'm gonna pick up both of you a little bit, right? Come on. This whole podcast, I've been trying to figure out, or I've been trying to even what was our other guest that we had that they know what was her name, Miss She also has a Miss Candy. Yes, I asked her a similar question, right? But I asked you guys about Mr. Right, and I asked you guys, what do you guys bring to the table, right? You guys could not answer that question. What I mean by that is... Oh, no, hear me out.
It wasn't to his liking, though.
That was
the question. It wasn't to your liking.
This is what I mean. You guys said, for one finger you point at that person, there's 4 pointed back at you, right? Have you guys ever stopped and think, what did I do wrong in those relationships for them not to work?
Absolutely. And if you heard me say earlier, we do self-evaluations. Well, I do self-evaluations. So it's not my job to tell you everything. Yes, I do. So it's not for me to tell you everything that I'm bringing to the table. And I told you why I'm not stating that. But the question you asked and my response, you didn't like it, and you don't have to like it. My response still stays the same. I have more to offer than what he can bargain for.
And the man's going to learn over time anyway, what you're bringing,
What is that?
I said she said what the fuck she said.
And I'm standing on that. I am standing on that.
Absolutely.
I don't have to be a leader when my man is the leader. I don't have to be the head when he is the head.
Yeah.
Dig that.
Okay. But Rashida, you are a unicorn. You are a very rare specimen. I don't understand why you're still single, but that's something that only you and God knows.
Hilo, I'm really glad you said that, because she's single and you're single.
No, you know what? No. JLC, we're not gonna play that game today.
We're definitely gonna play that game tonight.
Yeah.
She still got the look in her eye too. So
yeah, she does.
I know that look. Hey, TJ, we know that look. We know that look very well. We get that all the time.
Looking at you, baby.
Yeah, we know that look.
It's that smile.
And Rashida, just so you know, we got what you need.
Yeah.
So
you'll be getting them at a good point too.
You said, Rashida, we got what you need.
Okay.
If you're ever in Wisconsin, if you're ever in the up north,
Well, she's from Michigan.
$500 a day in a warehouse.
He may fly the VA.
Shit.
I saw your podcast, baby.
Shit.
I saw your podcast, baby.
What she said?
Okay. Ain't going down.
$500
in a warehouse.
Man, this man has been humbled.
Rashida, hey, he won't fly you out, but he'll drive you out.
He can fly out and he can drive out.
Do both.
Because if Rashida's in Michigan, he could just send you a ferry.
There you go.
Like
I'm in VA now. I'm in Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach, baby. The VA down south, baby.
Okay.
Georgia Peach.
I am originally from Michigan. I didn't say I was still living there.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like if you visit family or something, like he'll see the ferry.
She ain't got to fly nowhere. He can just bring his ass out here as a man, right? That's what's up.
Yeah.
No woman flying to you, man.
I feel that. Well, we'll have
$500 down here. You know what I'm saying?
So you're telling me you wouldn't like for your man or for your potential man to be like, hey, Tiffany, right? Is that your name?
Yeah, that's my name.
All right. Tiffany, hey, I booked your plane ticket. You leave tomorrow at 5:00. You're at a hotel. Get ready.
At a hotel.
As in, you're gonna land in a hotel.
Out. You out of here, man. I'm out. You out.
I am
hotel.
Out.
You had her at the until you said hotel.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Hotel.
No. Hey, Jay.
She good.
Let me tell you something, lady. JLC's a young whippersnapper. I don't do hotels. I got a whole house. Rashida's 2 stories, baby. 2 stories. So.
Damn.
No, JLC said it right. He said he'll take you to a hotel.
So I gotta ask Rashida.
Absolutely.
The $1 million question. The
Right,
$1 million
right.
question.
Mhm.
Right. Hey,
Would you
JLC,
ever?
she don't go to
Is
the house.
Pilo your type? Would you ever date him?
If what?
Is Pilo your type? Would you ever date him?
I don't have a type, but yes, I would.
Oh, she does have a type. That should be lying.
So my type is of the complexion, and I don't date outside of my race. Put it that way. So if you're light, damn near white, it's a no-go for me. That I just I gotta try to.
We talk about the character of the man, though.
The
baby.
So
character
Tiffany.
and the personality is an automatic yes.
Okay. So Tiffany,
Yes,
you
sir.
said she got a type. What's her type then?
She don't even know.
Child,
I like them thick. I don't like nothing.
Damn.
I ain't lying. She like a big dude for real.
I sure do.
I
Okay.
understand it, but she love her a big man. You understand? A big one.
Okay.
Mm.
She love her torta.
That boy.
Because that means you like to eat. You're not going to be shy around the table like, oh no, I'm watching.
I
That
love
means you
it.
gotta cook.
No, I can cook
Mhm.
too, but
Yeah.
I'm just
If you
saying,
serve me a
no,
plate,
you
serve me
like
a
to
plate.
eat. I like to
Serve me a
cook.
Yeah.
So Pilo, what's
Okay,
good?
so go ahead, send her a ticket down. You know what I'm saying? For those
She's been
that-
writing it.
Let's make it happen.
Send her a plane
Okay.
ticket, bro.
Oh,
Or you fly
this is
down there, like Tiffany
Like
said.
she said,
Yeah, find down there, baby.
You're a man. Take a
be a leader. Be a leader.
I'll be a leader, guys. Thank you.
Wear a shirt, though.
Thank you for
You know, I
the
know
for
you've
the.
been
For
real
the
quiet tonight. You talking about you was gonna bring in and talk all this jazz. Okay, where you
I
at?
swear.
Damn.
Hey, TJ, he talked all this
Man.
smack.
I
Yeah.
you
swear.
have to understand. I know when to just step
Nah.
back and just.
He's all
Yeah,
marks, no
apparently.
bites.
I don't think you was ready tonight. You was not ready for any of this.
You know what it was? You know what it was? You guys came in and loaded all your clip on him, and he's just silent.
Yeah,
I'm
immediately.
done.
I like their strategy.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I want to say that they survived the Lions. There,
they did. They
have.
did.
We did.
They
they left unscathed.
Okay.
They good.
Yes. Hey,
I think
but
they-
they
like
took out
this.
one of our own. They took out one of our own in the process, though.
Yes. We got him out. We shut him. Hey,
I think-
hey, TJ.
Hey,
and
this
Elsa
is you, JLC. I
That's
thought
it.
you held on.
Yes, he did.
I can't say the
Hey,
same.
Pilo, we got you.
Damn,
We
Yeah.
got you, baby.
You know
the
what?
lion is down. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know when to.
Hey,
I know when to admit defeat. I know when to take a step back and say, you know what, you ladies are, you know.
That's all I hear.
Yeah, TJ.
All night. Either that or silence.
Next week, the
Crazy.
funeral of Pilo.
At the end of Pilo, the documentary
you
coming
gotta
out
book
pretty
that
soon.
ticket. You gotta book that ticket to the VA, bro.
Yeah.
I
VA.
love it. Y'all need to come down
You gotta
here
make
and
a little
see us
trip.
For real. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
Do a
ladies.
podcast with us. Yes.
Oh yeah.
There we
We'll
go.
come through.
There we
I like
go.
that.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Well, ladies,
Yeah,
ladies,
you
this is
rubbing like a fly over there. You scheming on something. You know what I'm saying? JLC, I see you over there. Scheming on something.
Well, ladies, you know what? It's been a very interesting conversation. Thank you guys very much for coming out to the podcast. You guys have no
thank you for
idea
having us.
how appreciative we are for you guys to come out to this podcast. You know, we
Yes,
always say that
thank
we always
you.
invite women to this podcast, but they always,
Yeah, they
you
chicken
know,
out
They're
'cause they ain't
scared.
us,
they
you know what I'm
chicken
saying?
They're
out.
scared.
You know,
Yeah.
but I think for the first time, we've been doing this podcast for a very long time. I think for the first time, at least Pilo has met his match. So Rashida, touche. Thank you.
Oh, it's just Rashida. Oh, this nigga.
Oh, Tiffany, both of you.
Oh, girl, you
Both
know
of
what?
you.
Hey, man, don't contact me, man. I'm good.
No, I'm just
I'm
a little. It's just she came out with all guns blazing, man. That's just whoa. We didn't know what to expect, you know, and that just caught him by surprise.
You know, you gotta look in your eye too.
Yes,
Like
he was
you
solid.
wanna break her ass down.
Somebody, Rashida, he want to get her.
No, yeah. No,
You said
I
what?
need to stop.
That's a hard nut to crack right there, baby.
I mean, you couldn't even handle him on the show tonight. So I mean, shit.
Right, he was very quiet tonight. Yeah, we
Yeah.
this, you know what I'm saying? Yin yang,
It's
yin
like
yang
it's
shit,
like
you know what I'm saying?
it's like if somebody was watching.
He got you.
No. But you know what, ladies? Thank you. It's been a very good conversation. We're gonna move on to the next step. We're gonna move on to final thoughts. So we'll start with my man TJ. What you got, my man? Final thoughts.
I don't have a final thought, man. I'm just disappointed in you.
You canceled tonight.
Talked all that shit. I'm all, I can't wait till they step in the Lions. Damn.
Great show.
All this bullshit, but then you was just, You really disappointed me, man. Your performance was very underwhelming tonight, man.
It was.
But we got company, so I'll be mindful and modest. But once they leave, man, we got to spank your ass again.
You gonna go in? You gonna go in? Hey, TJ, you going
That's what
in?
that's what his Achilles heel is beautiful women.
Yeah,
He's consistently showing us that. So
it is. You know what? I know when to step back and just say, you know what, you got this. You got
I'm pissed,
this,
man.
You got it.
You're supposed to go undefeated.
Don't be
they got us
It's
tonight.
ladies' night. That's all it was.
Yeah,
It's
we're
ladies'
gentlemen
night.
too.
It's okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're very
No,
chivalrous.
gentlemen, we see y'all podcast.
Lord.
With that. Yeah. We've seen
I
it.
know when to take back and just say, you know what, I'm defeated.
I feel like you need to bring us back. You know what I'm saying? Get your stuff ready, geared up. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think I'm a gentleman, Tiff? You don't think I'm a gentleman? You don't think I'm a gentleman?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh, you speaking
On
for that
the
motherfucker?
podcast.
Okay.
On the podcast, yeah. Behind closed doors, nigga, I don't know. Feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want a clarification. That's all, baby.
Yeah, okay, you got it. You got it.
Oh, we good.
Oh, he's definitely a
Y'all need to bring
gentleman.
us back. But Pilo, you need to be ready for us for real if you bring us back. Understand?
I don't know if I can ever be ready. I don't know if I can ever be ready for you
Hey,
guys.
TJ,
For
we got
rematch
coach him.
clause,
We
they
got
have
coach
to
him.
come back, bro.
They absolutely.
You look
And
crazy.
even JLC, my girl shut you down though too. You ain't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
I love
Listen,
it.
man.
I love it.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is I can humble her real quick, but I won't. All right. I'm gonna show some respect to my elders. All right. So
your elders. How old you think
my
we are?
elders.
Damn.
Listen,
Your
well,
mama around here. What we
well,
got?
I'm 26, so you're my elders regardless.
Yeah,
You look old
He's
as
the
fuck in my
same age
opinion.
as my
so-
daughter.
Damn.
Well, that's you.
That's crazy.
Okay.
On that note,
What is this,
JLC, what you got for final thoughts,
Wow.
man? What you got, my man?
All right, man. So listen, ladies, I appreciate you guys being on. I had so much
Thank
fun.
you.
Definitely, listen, off camera, off record, Pilo, before he hopped on, he was on there shadow boxing. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna hit him. And y'all knocked him out in the first round. So props to you, ladies. Props
You know
to you,
what hit
ladies.
Man,
Right.
Shit crazy.
That's really it, man. I really appreciate you guys. That one punch. That's it.
One punch.
That was a wrap. That was it.
First round knockout.
Yeah.
First round
20
knockout.
seconds.
And he pissed himself. So it's crazy. So besides that, though, I appreciate you guys being on. Like I said, I had a lot of
Thank
fun. I
you.
definitely love to talk to people that are older than me, just because it's different experiences, different mindsets, and it educates me. So I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, JLC. And Ms. Tiffany and Rashida, we're going to give you guys the floor right now. Thank you guys for coming on to the podcast, but give us your final thoughts. What are your final thoughts of this day?
I loved it. I really did. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was coming out with guns blazing, but no, you didn't have no gun tonight. But anyway, I really thought that. I was ready for you.
Outlaw had the gun.
She did.
We were ready. We were ready, but
ready
You did,
and loaded,
you did.
baby.
we
You
thank
did.
y'all for the opportunity to be on your podcast.
Yes, we really
We're
do.
very thankful.
Pilo, I've
Absolutely.
never seen you this quiet on any of the podcasts.
She's on your ass.
Now you understand why we pissed.
Thank y'all for being respectful too.
Yes.
Always.
Right,
Always.
raunchy, but I'm thankful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The ladies in the
Absolutely.
house, we got to be respectful,
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tiffany,
Appreciate
Rashida, thank you guys again for coming out to
Thank
the
you for
podcast.
having
We're
us.
really, we're humbled and we're very appreciative of you guys coming out to this podcast. You have no idea how much this means to us. But tell us again, for all those that are watching, how can they watch? Well, tell us about your podcast and where can they watch?
So they can go to YouTube at The Real Plushville on, the 3 p.m. every other Saturday because of my work schedule and everything. But it's every other Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. And we like to get down
Absolutely.
to the nitty gritty, you know what I'm saying? What's really going on out there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
where we at with it.
It's a great podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great podcast. Check it out. I know that sometimes when I want to watch it, I go to the SKST radio network. Just type in SKST on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And you can watch The Real Plushville. Great podcast by two beautiful ladies. I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed. So
Thank you.
TJ, JOC, Tiffany, Rashida, thank you for coming on to this podcast. It's been a great conversation.
Merci
And for
beaucoup.
the Elite Society out there, remember, hit that like button, hit that follow button on YouTube. Follow us for more content. Every time you follow, every time you comment, every time you like, it helps out this channel. So again, from all of us here at the Elite Talk Society, thank you again for watching. And to the next one. Peace.
Peace.